Hey, we all know about custom drinks. If you want to mix it your way, you usually can change the ingredients, change a little more of this, a little less of that. But what about your own bottle of whiskey? Guess what? Oak and Eden has done just that. Customized bottle of whiskey per your specifications. Stick around and find out how they do it and what mine tastes like. Website oakandeden.com, and pretty interesting on here, and you can scroll down and look at the different flavors and different bourbons and stuff that they have. What we're going to do is we're going to build our own bottle. So we'll click here in the upper right, build a bottle, and as we scroll down you can see that they have at the bottom popular creations, wondering what others are picking. So, looks like some have gone with wheat and coffee, bourbon and Cabernet. You can see different proofs. This one is 90 proof. This one's 114 proof. Rye and vanilla, 90 proof. Bourbon and orange, 114 proof. 4 grain and grapefruit, 114 proof. And I think we're back to where we started with the wheat and the coffee. Here's the ones that the staff has created. This one's American oak bourbon with blackberry, wheated bourbon, French oak, Cabernet, rye, American oak with rum, 4 grain, French oak and port wine, wheated bourbon, American oak and coffee. I think that puts us back to this one where we started. So you can pick any of these bottles, it appears, if you want to build those, or you can build your own, which is what we're going to do today. So let's click here on build your bottle. Start off with select your whiskey. So we either want a bourbon. It looks like it tells you it's sweet and bold. A 4 grain bourbon, deep and complex. A wheated bourbon, smooth and creamy. Or a rye, which is spicy and rich. Now for me, although I like spicy foods, I'm not a huge rye fan. I always thought that I would love wheated bourbons. I have not apparently quite grown to acquire that taste. So 4 grain, deep and complex, or just a sweet and bold. I think I'm going to stick with just a plain sweet and bold bourbon. So 90 proof or 114 proof, I'm going to go for 114. American oak or French oak, looks like they say American oak is sweet and toasty. French oak, floral and peppery. Again, I'm not a huge rye fan, so I don't want to try to get that spicy peppery finish, so I think I'm going to go with American oak. What kind of infusion? Now with this infusion, they take these flavors and they infuse it into this wood spire here, and then that gives you your own kind of infused flavor. Looks as though you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 12 options here, including no infusion. So I don't like cold coffee. I like coffee in the morning with breakfast. I don't like coffee in my bourbon, so we can scratch that one. Vanilla, I do like. Peach, I don't think I want to go with peach in my liqueur. I don't think I want to go with orange. Now, I love wines, Cabernet wines finished in bourbon barrels. I've never had any rum in my bourbon. Honey, I love a good Jack Daniel's honey on the rocks. Maple syrup, I love Knob Creek maple bourbon. So I've got both of those. Pineapple, I would have to try somebody else's pineapple before I jump in that one. Blackberry, I do love a blackberry liqueur. I like blackberry jelly, that type of stuff. And I do love port wine. But I also have a Old Elk port wine, so I don't think I want to jump on the port wine. So I think I'm kind of limited to blackberry, vanilla, or Cabernet. And as far as I know, we can only pick one. So they say, I guess with bourbons, you're supposed to get kind of sometimes a vanilla flavor anyway. So does that rule out the vanilla? Wow, that's a good question. I'm really interested in the blackberry because I like a blackberry moonshine. I do love that, but I do love vanilla. Cabernet, I'm not so sure I want to, since I've tried the Old Elk port wine, port within the Old Elk bourbon. I don't know if maybe I just haven't acquired that taste again. I like the wine with a bourbon hint, but I'm not so sure I like a bourbon with a wine hint. So I think I may rule out the port and the Cabernet and decide between vanilla and blackberry. Probably got plenty of vanillas out there, so I'm going to go with blackberry. Not sure, because if you changed it, yeah, that would change it. So you only get one option there. So we're going with blackberry. And we enter our name here, personalize the bottle. We're going to put SCALPER'S SPEAKEASY. I don't have enough room for that. All right, we'll just go with my name. So it looks like we have a $79 total here. Got our bourbon, 114 proof, American oak with blackberry, $79 bottle. I don't think that's a bad price, folks. It's a typical bottle of bourbon out there that is a little higher end, but for something that you're going to get over here that has exactly what you asked for and who it was made by, I think that's pretty awesome to have a personalized bottle like that. So we're going to give this a shot.
Hi, welcome back to the Speakeasy. So today we are going to do an unboxing and a taste testing of Oak and Eden bourbon. Just got this in today. Have not even opened the box yet. What this is a custom bottle that I ordered with my particular requests and strength. They pack it in there pretty good, and they do double box this. It came in another box outside of this. So what we've got here is the Oak and Eden in bottle finished bourbon and blackberry. So let me put this up close, what you've got here. Let it focus in. So this is, you can see right here, ordered by me specifically to have the base of bourbon, the wood spire, got a wood spire in it, see that wood spire right there, of American oak, 114 proof bourbon, blackberry infused in the American oak spire. So, and it is 114 proof as it says there. So it didn't even take 2 weeks once I placed this order to get it in. So now we're going to open it and try it out. I'm going to pull out a Glencairn glass here. Now, as I've said many, many times before, I don't normally drink bourbon or whiskey neat. It's just too, as I call it, hot for me that way. I usually do it on the rocks, but we'll give this a shot. Wow, that's very good. Again, it's warm, hot because it's neat, but that has a lot of good flavor. I mean, because it is higher proof, got a little bit of a burn in the back of your throat for me. Again, that's tasty. But because I am an on the rocks guy, and that's how I'm going to drink it, we're going to get a rocks. And we're going to try it that way. As all of your distillers in Kentucky would tell you, the right way to drink a bourbon or whiskey is whatever way you like it. Give this a second to cool down. I like that a lot. I would encourage you to go out to the Oak and Eden website, see what they have, see if you're interested in any of their customization, and order your own bottle. Outstanding bottle, outstanding taste in my opinion. For me, I might have, next time, go with a little lower proof. But wow, that's got a good flavor. Outstanding. Good job, Oak and Eden. Well, until next time, I'll leave it there. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, hitting that bell, reminder bell, and also giving me a big thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Side note, I apologize if comments have been turned off on previous videos. I had a setting wrong, so I fixed that, I think. So leave me comments below, leave me suggestions on other things below. But until the next time, this is Scalper, out.